Yo, what it do as we roll through your crew? This is motherfucking TeaScholar. And, you can bet your bottom dollar it took a long time to get this match. Because motherfuckers be dodging, yo. But it's all good. Cause here we are in our hood. Or, well, it actually isn't our hood. It's really the, opposite hood of what we really wanted it to be. Cause we're against ST. And we're going against H0SPY. And I always get his name wrong, but I got it right that time, so I'm just going to leave that subject alone. What we're going to do is we're going to start off. You have to think first in terms of this game here. This is just what I'm doing here is I'm playing Bones this time, and it's kind of a difficult take. Like I have champs in this BG. It helps to know what you have in your BG and look for it. And basically, the best way for me to start here is just to start with something that's pretty fundamental and have it march on down to my first font. This is a big map, and you kind of have to plan out how you're gonna be making contact with the entirety of the map, so to speak. And here, I'm gonna turn the. Oh, look at that! Skip tutorial was checked. So yeah, I'm just gonna move the effects up a little more now. So I can get away with having the effects up a little more this time because I don't have it plugged in directly to my television, so it won't be as loud. So as per the idea, we're going to put this nice fundamental champ down here. And what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to move him to the font over here. Now, normally, sometimes, if he's fast enough, and I say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, he's one space off from getting to this font next turn. So I'm better off kind of just moving him over here and preparing him to go and get that font over there. And I'm going to give him some backup as well as deploying something that can simply go to this font really quick. And knowing how long that'll take, if I kind of judge it right, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so if I put a Berserker down, he'll also be one square off. So I'm just going to deploy something really cheap that can keep living on for rounds, doesn't have short-lived or anything, and he'll be able to get to this font in time quicker than I would have been able to have gotten this font and deployed him here and gotten the font then. So I'm really saving myself time by deploying this cheap champ early. And on this kind of map, you don't really have to even pay attention too much to what the other side is doing, because I can tell very clearly he hasn't deployed anything here yet. So the pressure there, which I would expect, isn't there yet. Now I've now finally revealed what I would need in this scenario. I have a flyer here. It is the Hoarfrost Dragon. He is gonna get extra AP simply because he's on top of ice and he's Arctic. He is gonna do extra damage to flyers, just like this Owl Raider has Wind Striker. So we've got dual Wind Strikers on the board, and I'm just gonna simply move him up to this font up there. And I'm probably taking so long in doing this that I'm probably giving H0SPY too much time to think about it, and he's probably knowing exactly what the fuck I'm doing. And knowing H0SPY, he's actually really a good player. Not to say Zia231 isn't a good player, mate. He's a good player too. But H0SPY, I feel, is quite reputable. He's really actually one of the players I look up to, and he's fucking good. That's basically all there is to it. He's good at the fucking game, ladies and gentlemen. So I have to just watch what the fuck he's doing pretty intently while I comment this shit. So bear with me. And he's deploying an Angel. Now there's a few different ways I can deal with this. He's got Preservation, so Perseverance, my bad. And that's gonna sting, cause being skeletons, I don't actually have enough auras or anything like that. I do have a Tomb of Hate in this BG, thankfully, though. So there's always a balance between. This is kind of why I guess I don't run Tomb of Hate in my zombies, because it might not be as necessary. So I'm putting a good tank here. I'm just going to put a little relic down because you would think it would get in my way, but actually this Bone Shredder has Chasm Walker. He can simply walk around here and go and support the priest over there if he needs it. And it depends on where he moves this angel next, because wherever he moves the angel next is going to make a big difference of what pressure he's trying to put down. So, disable help, already disabled help, and the tips are still coming up. So he's going in this font. This is expected. He's deploying the Tundra Whisper, which is gonna awestruck my Hoarfrost Dragon. So let's see, will I still be able to get in the font? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. No, I won't. So he just perfectly countered my attempt to get into his font with the one of the champs in this BG that would be geared to go up there past the ice chasms. Now, the cool thing is I'm also running Domination in this BG, and he has definitely enough AP to where I can cliff him, and that's an expensive champ. And if I do this, I can recover the Nora Globe, but then I won't have enough to deploy my Tomb of Hate there to contest the font. So basically, what we're looking at here is, well, let's see. Does this mug have flying? I don't think the Tundra Whisper has flying when he's not in Corporal, so I can cliff him too if I want. And the Keeper of Memories can get out of hand, so I really want to think about carefully what I'm going to do here. He's definitely going to contest this font here and start messing with my priest, and I really, really don't like that. So I'm going to have to take the measures of potentially moving my Bone Shredder over there to help him out. And in the meantime, he's got definitely enough to defend against my Hoarfrost Dragon, especially while it's awestruck. So what I could do is Dommy it, pick up the globe, and then just take a step back and just, prepare myself for the bullshit to come. Because there's going to be some kind of response to that. Now, alternatively, what I could do is I could just back off completely and move down here. And I think that's going to be the better decision. If I'm going to move up there later on, I'm going to have to make it at a different time. There's always just sometimes it's just inconvenience you kind of have to work with here. So I'm going to put more melee down to just help out against this fucking angel bitch. What is with this? Oh my god. Okay, next time that comes up, I find if I click the fucking skip help thing enough times, it'll actually go away. Now, right. Now it's a good thing I'm not running a Haunting Grip spirit thingy, because this would be a big headache to me right now. But thankfully it is not. And, fuck, there's Julia White Eyes. A lot of these things, not running specific things right now, I kind of gotta say I think I'm screwed. But after seeing what he's doing with his angel right here, I am kinda not worried anymore. Because now I can deploy something mean here, and, yeah, what am I gonna do with my Bone Shredder now? If he's not gonna... I could just move meat up here and deploy a booster and have my big champs over here giving them some kind of a hassle, but really I understand my Hoarfrost Dragon can do the most damage to this Angel of Perseverance because of Windstriker. And likewise, this Owl Raider has Windstriker and multi-attack now, so he can fuck this Hoarfrost Dragon up the ass. I don't want to fuck with that. Now, if I just retreat all my forces over here to deal with this little defense over here I can put up, it would kind of be convenient in terms of, what I really want to do with a BG like this. But unfortunately, with a map like this where everything's so spread out, what I could do is I could just simply put up my Tome of Hate and let my avatar start getting more HP back, and then automatically the pressure from these champs will start dwindling down a bit more, so I can start to focus more on exactly what I want to do. I'm actually going to move this Bone Shredder over here because I'm suspecting he might try and go and contest this font right here. So if he does, Bone Shredder will be there. This infantry is making his way there, so he'll be there to defend it as well. I'm not in a good position to really start doing an offensive on the Perseverance Angel, but I kind of have to do the best I can right now. And that doesn't insinuate double tapping. Sometimes I think afflicting is perhaps the better option. And just move him there. If I have enough Nora, I don't have enough Nora to deploy another Bone Shredder and a Cloak of Skulls. I do have enough for this cheap little champ here. And I'm going to put my Cloak on this Bone Shredder over there. And as soon as I can now, I'm going to get another booster out. I didn't get my Tome of Hate out, so there's going to be some kind of pressure on my avatar, but okay, we're back. I was just saying my avatar, if it's in danger, I can pop the tome a little late. Nonetheless, I can still pop it and put the Bone Shredder over there and start tanking a bit more. He was gonna try and do some legitimate damage to my Hoarfrost Dragon. And what sucks is, as an undead, damage over time is just as bad against you and what you're running as much as it is to other people and their champs. So, for example, Forsaken Waste, very minuscule healing options, for example. So, typically, if your champs are taking damage over time and they can kind of retreat after doing some damage on you in a skirmish kind of fashion like that, they just got away with doing damage and you can't, like, do anything against that unless if you punish them for it by doing damage, unless if you have something in mind, which insinuates positioning correctly, so that way you can do some kind of power turn, so that way you do respond, you just simply might respond a bit late. Now, what? I already deployed the Berserker, so I might as well just put him in the way. And I am going to get my other booster out, and let's see where his boost is at. He can boost that far, so if I move him here, he can boost there, and then that boost will be able to, but then I'm spread too far out. See, and then you reach a dilemma where you want to boost your booster. It's good to have two boost champs next to each other, preferably two different kinds, like a Tomb Lord and a Tormented Priest, so that way they can boost each other and they can attack really well. But that bitch isn't going to be going down anytime soon. I have to think in the long term. He's probably going to try and contest one of these fonts at some point, if he isn't going to be going for the Avatar Rush. Now, if he goes for the Avatar Rush, I'm going to put this guy right there just in position to be in the way. I'm going to move this melee down here. So this melee and crossbone Tormented Priest combination is just going to be my essential little squad down here. And the Berserker's just going to be up there to be in the way. Basically, I'm just putting things to be in the way right now. What I want to do is I want to get my Tomb of Hate out as soon as possible. Now that I have all my fonts, I want to get my Unholy Tomb out as soon as possible as well. Especially on a big map like this, a difference will be made because many champs will be deployed and deaths will be had. If I can survive this over time and kill his important champs, there might be a point where I'll be able to redeploy my champs and have a power struggle versus him. However, usually the way these things play out, it's always better to take it slow sometimes. Sometimes you start slow and it's okay. It's okay to start slow sometimes. Your coach will be there, your team will be there, hell, your mom will be there, I'll be there, hell, you'll be there. You just have yourself. That's all you need. Just be happy. But yeah, anyway, if you play it right, paradoxically, their champs will actually come off of cooldown at some point, and you'll say, oh, well, shit, great, my cooldowns are small, but apparently it takes so long for me to get my advantage going strong enough that his strong champs are off cooldown again, so I guess it really doesn't really make that big of a fucking difference. But I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, yes, it does. And I put that Berserker in the way, and they're moving away from him. They're gonna try and just wait for him to die. And I fuck with that. I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted him to do. I'm gonna keep on moving up with the Berserker. He's gonna intensify. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna despoil before the Berserker dies so I can get that globe automatically, and the despoil zone will boost my Crossbone, who has Domain Dead Magic Zone. There are small little combos you can always work out with these things. Oh, he got another Wind Striker out. There's always little things in this game that just piss me the fuck off, I swear to God. And bad things haven't even happened yet. We just have our scrimmage over here. But what do I want to do? If I get my Tome of Hay out, see, sometimes it helps to just see how much things are going to cost. So you scroll off, you drag your Tomb of Hate down to a spot where you can't deploy it, so you can just see what the cost is up here in the top corner. So I have 115. If I deploy my Tomb of Hate, I'll have 70. So what do I have that's 70 or under that I can deploy? Or what is a spell I can do that's under 70 nor? Well, despoil is 35. I can do that. what I can also do is, well, 70 Nora. 70 Nora. Now, if I do 7, I don't think I'm gonna have enough to Dami recover the globe and then, like, oh, well, look at this. Oh, he isn't flying. He is not flying. Alright, well, it's not even time for despoil yet. So, or well, Berserker might die this turn, though, legit. So, I'm just gonna position my shit up here, and, you know, usually you don't want to get all up in this ice and shit, you know, because you get less speed, and it's not the most effective way to go about these things. But I know for a fact that this Tundra Whisper is going to be a fucking bother for the rest of this game. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and be sneaky with my dragon. I'm going to Dami. Oh shit, I'm running out of time. I need to shut the fuck up and just do what I need to do. I'm going to fuck. Oh shit. That is not what I wanted to happen at all. Oh, and then I didn't even have time to attack with them. That was a perfect counter to what I was about to try and do. And I couldn't even get my Tomb of Hate out. And I had enough Nora for it. So these are very bad mistakes that, ladies and gentlemen, you should not be making during a match. And ST is no joke. And I forgot to comment on them in my FW Zealot picture that I made, but you know what? They're fucking OP. And I think everybody knows that. It's kind of self-explanatory at this point. And, you know, they're OP like anybody else is OP. They have their counters as well. Being that, for one, their Divine Favor Champ is just like kind of a core way of them to heal. You can use that to your advantage. No Kondo, if you have precision, you know, which I happen to have on my crossbow. Which all crossbows have nowadays. Wasn't always like that, and I remember. But crossbow has precision, it goes through no Kondo. So I was kind of anticipating some no Kondo. I don't have it. And now H0SPY is like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know, bro. What are you doing? Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing either because I'm fucking up hardcore. I didn't deploy my Tome of Hate when I could have, and that would have taken a lot of pressure off my avatar right now, and I could have retreated away from it and solidified my forces more. But you know what? Fuck bitches get money. I can't do anything about it. That domination totally got fucking rejected. Like, hardcore, oh my god. No. Oh, and then if I had my Tome of Hate out, this Hoarfrost dragon would be dead, and he's gonna die anyway. What should I really do here? If I can move him here, and move, that would be stupid. There's absolutely no point in just fucking, despoiling in a small ass little zone, specifically so I can get the dragon and the Berserker in the same. It's just not gonna happen. Oh, look at this. All that damage. But the boost zone. I have to play it careful. If I move out of the boost zone, I have not revealed my banner this entire. Where's my banner? Fuck! If I had my banner, I could be straight. I could just go through here, do my double attack. That Angel of Perseverance would be in a lot of trouble, but I can't do it because as soon as I try and move this priest in position, he's gonna die. So maybe I can just. Oh, he's charmed. Who charmed him? The angel charmed him, of course. So okay, I'm gonna just first things first, despoil it. Gonna move my guys up here. Zombies is a much more brainless activity to try and remain involved with. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna tap Julia. Fuck, I'm almost running out of time again. What the fuck am I doing right now? Oh my god, fuck. Wow, where's my time? Where's my time? Wow, okay. This is not, I can't do this. This is too much. This game is too much right now.